I want to get hashtag bunny bombing trending. That's like a regular photo bomb, like when someone goes in the background of your photo, except this one has 200 pieces of bunny memorabilia in the background. It's gonna really catch on. Hey guys, I'm skilled character actor turned aspiring travel vlogger Kyle Gatehouse, and this is the Worst Travel Show. Now, I was thinking about episode 1 and I had an epiphany. I have to stop being an actor and start portraying the role of a travel vlogger. I just love the simplicity, immediacy, and exposure of that art form. I want you guys to experience everything I'm experiencing with no barriers between us. So, let's go on this inspiring journey together. Just you and me. Namaste. Do we get that? Everyone get it? Got it. Yes. Nice. For hundreds of years, museum walls have been monopolized by paintings. But here in Altadena, local curators Steve and Candace are bucking that trend by filling their entire museum with bunnies. The Bunny Museum has the world's largest collection of bunny memorabilia. They do not, however, have the world's largest collection of perfect reviews. Alicia C. and Emma S. complain that the place is creepy, even weirder than they thought a house filled with thousands upon thousands of stuffed animals would be. Meanwhile, Courtney and Joanne argue that the collection isn't even museum-worthy. However, there are plenty of glowing reviews from people who call it charming, quirky, and delightfully strange. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Hi, I'm professionally experienced actor Kyle Gatehouse.
Well, hello, especially experienced. That's a new mouthful. We don't shake hands here.
Oh, no?
We do bunny bump. Let me teach you. Bunny bump.
Is there a piece of memorabilia here that started the whole collection?
My husband gave me a nice plush bunny on our first Valentine's Day because I started calling him my honey bunny.
Do you feel you'll ever reach enough items?
We never could reach enough because it's a love story. Every day we give each other a gift.
It seems like every relationship should have 33,000 pieces of love.
Of something,
memorabilia.
yeah.
How would you describe the style of your museum?
Well, a lot of people come here and they freak out. They go, it's overwhelming. There's so many bunnies, 35,000. Well, it's called salon style, and that's based on an art teacher in Paris in the 18th century, and he wanted to display all his students' art. So he just put it all over the walls, from the floor to the ceiling.
Right.
But it's great because if you're standing around with 20 people, you're able to see things here and see things there, but maybe not because someone's blocking your view.
How many bunnies would you say it would take to pull a human being on a sled, and do you have a sled like that?
They don't hold much weight.
They don't have a lot of torque?
Well, the Flemish Giant, maybe. At the original location, they ran everywhere and chewed everything and destroyed everything.
So bunnies are actively destroying your bunny museum.
They do, they
Right.
do.
I brought this cilantro for myself, but I will share it with the bunnies.
You know, if you kiss a bunch of frogs, you get a prince. So if I called him my little froggy, this would be the Frog Museum. So it just really was a term of endearment, a solid love story.
I may not be an expert on museums, but here at the Bunny Museum, I was educated, entertained, and inspired by Steve and Candace following their dreams.
Don't touch.
This is a museum of love, and I loved it. 5 Kyles. I'm just kidding. It's a bunny slipper, actually. Wow, looks really good on my phone. Guys, you see how good it looks just shooting from the iPhone? Feel like I probably didn't need to hire a whole crew. Could have just shot it on an iPhone. In my native country of Canada, we like hamburgers. But here in the United States of America, they are serious about their buns and patties. I can't tell you how many restaurants I've seen with hamburger in the name. Like this one, Hamburger Mary's, where they serve massive, epic burgers made from ostrich and even buffalo meat. Now, I haven't read the reviews myself, but my producer assures me that despite the lively decor and the tantalizing wads of fresh meat, there are still some patrons who found the place to be kind of a drag. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Way more disco balls than your average burger joint. Pretty standard French fry.
The layout of this place is really closer to like a black box theater. It seems like a wasted opportunity to not do dinner theater or something like that here.
Well, overall, Hamburger Mary certainly has a lively atmosphere, and the food was quite good. So I'm going to give it a rating of What's going on? What is this, some kind of show?
Chris, you didn't tell me there'd be a show. Oh man, my fellow thespians. Oh wait, guys, we gotta shoot this. So Mike and Joe, you guys gotta set up and we'll use both cameras and we'll shoot it, okay?
Who's here for the very first time? Any virgins in the house? What? You're a virgin?
Kyle, we don't have any money to license this background music. Just blur it out.
Oh, I get it now. They weren't saying this place was a drag because they didn't like the place. They were saying it was a drag because they don't like drag shows. I'm an idiot. Okay, I don't know what the connection between hamburgers and drag queens is or why that connection works so well, but it does. That show was spectacular. Even the drinks were fun. That's 5 Kyles. Hey guys, it's been a wild day of travel. I really feel like seeing the Bunny Museum and then some drag queens in Hamburger Heaven was an enriching travel experience, and that's what travel's all about. And you know what? I know I was saying I was voicing my doubts about having a whole camera crew here, but I'm really glad that you guys are here because we got to shoot that whole drag show with 2 cameras, and I don't see any YouTube vloggers using a full crew like that. I mean, I'd like to see those British YouTube vlogger twins, the Travel Boys. I'd like to see them doing it with multicam. They never use multicam unless, I guess, both of them have cameras, and then it's sort of a multicam.
10 hours, Kyle. Okay. Crew's wrapped?
What?
Unless you want to go into overtime, it's $500 an hour.
No. I just have this one last thing I want to say where I open up emotionally to the audience, and we're going to connect on like a spiritual level. I really feel like time is like the waves at the ocean, and having this travel experience is like opening my heart. If you just point the camera back to me, guys. This is Kyle. Click here for more of the Worst Travel Show.